What's up everybody, this is Todd, just doing a quick vlog before I go on traveling the world to cast and play tournaments. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my current schedule and what I have coming up. So first up is later today I'm going to be traveling to London, UK for the Gfinity G3 tournament taking place on the 2nd and 3rd of August, and just I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the tournaments. This is a tier 2 event with a lot of WCS points, 3,300 around, and $30,000 prize pool as well. It will be casted by myself, Kaldor, Thatcher, Jorsar, and Pewee, with James Bank being our host, and Bling, our analysis guy. Funka is going to be our observer. So top-notch cast here for the talent. The players, though, is where the real prize is at. We have 3 Protosses, 4 Terrans, and 5 Zergs. Those are Grubby and MC and Stardust. 4 Protoss, Check GMMA, D Muslim, and Bunny. 4 the Terrans, Hyun, TLO, Snoot, Zonster, and Pig. 4 the Zergs. So I guess it's going to be hard for Protoss to win that one. They are a little bit outnumbered, but it's only an 12 players tournament, and obviously all these Protoss guys are very, very good. Stardust and MC being the last 2 finalists of the WCS Europe. Looking at the groups, 2 players will advance per group, so only 1 player will be eliminated in each, so 8 players will advance into this bracket that you see over here. So yeah, August 2nd and 3rd is when the tournament is going to be aired. I'm going to be tweeting a lot about those games, so make sure that you're here to tune in and follow the action, and I'm very excited for it. Later on the 7th, I'm going to be flying to California so that I can cast the Battlegrounds Global qualifier, which actually it is there. This is a 6 players tournament, similar to what we saw last time when Puck, Paul, Scarlet, Huck, and all these guys played each other. And basically each player is going to start with 3 lives, and there is money to be earned at the end of each day. But with a twist here, the player that takes first in this tournament is not only going to win the most money, he's also going to qualify for the Battlegrounds finals in Washington later on in the year. So very important. I think the first place here is basically going to be super happy, and everybody else is just going to be decently happy because they won a free trip to California anyway, but they didn't take first, which is really the most important place here by far in the tournament. So that's going to be cool. I'll be casting that with Rotterdam and Nathanias, and that will be on the 8th, 9th and 10th of August, so shortly after the tournament I'm going to cast in the UK. I want to remind you guys about, actually I should talk a little bit about the players, I guess. Pult and Impact qualified in the first qualifier, then Solar and Dongregu, and then just a few hours ago both of the CJ players, Hydra and Trust, qualified as well. I follow a bunch of these games and they were really, really good, so you can expect a lot from these players. And also, like, remember, there are alliances that can be made here to try and eliminate the players that have less lives or something like that. We have 2 teammates from CJ Enter, so that's gonna really make things interesting. I don't know if any of these guys have like friendships or are close or anything, but definitely one other things to follow. Okay, Battlegrounds website is where you can get your tickets for Detroit, which is going to be later in the months. It is here. Where is it? I thought I had it open. I can just click here, Detroit. So that's going to be 22nd to 24th, and it's going to be the exact same format as Atlanta. $25,000 prize pool and 4,000 WCS points, so a lot of points up for grabs. I think a lot of players that come here will try to basically be making BlizzCon through it, or at least I hope for them, because it's one of the last chances to make top 16 in WCS World Rankings. So Scarlet's already qualified, and there was only 1 qualifier and only 1 winner, that's her. She won the trip there, actually, which is funny because she's already qualified for the global finals, which I guess she still wanted to compete. And yeah, this is going to be a 128 players tournament with the sickest production, just like last time, pre-game interviews, just all good together. 3 days of StarCraft, so make sure to follow that as well. 22nd to 24th of August. Yeah, Battlegrounds website, actually. Battlegrounds.redbull.com is where you can get your ticket for it if you want to attend. You can see here, register now is for registering as a player. Buy tickets for Detroit is for if you want to spectate. The stream will be embedded here if you want to watch from home. So remember that website. This is where it's at. That's pretty much it. Later on, either late this month or early next month, in September, is when I will be playing my WCS round of 32 for WCS Europe. So as you can see, I'm already in Premier League. We have 11 Protosses, 8 Terrans and 9 Zergs. I'm hoping I get a few more Zergs than before. Last season I didn't get a single one, even though it was my best matchup by far. I'm not sure if it's still my best matchup, but I know I can stare and I struggle a lot, so I hope I dodge them like the plague. And yeah, it's going to be very important. I'm going to practice very hard for this. As soon as I know who I'm playing, I'm going to practice pretty much exclusively for this match, because I'm not playing many tournaments, but WCS is always very high on the priority list. Okay, later on in, let me see my full schedule quickly. In September is when DreamHack Moscow is going to be. There's also going to be Battlegrounds Washington, the finals of the season for the Red Bull tournaments, and then later on DreamHack Stockholm. So I'm not sure about Moscow just yet. I'm studying the possibility of maybe going, and maybe I'll go. I would keep on checking whether I should be going with my manager, and then I'll make a decision later on. Stockholm, I'm pretty sure that I will play that one, and I'll be looking to try and beat some Koreans if I can, like I did last time against Jaedong and Golden. So that's pretty much it with all of my actuality, and thank you for listening and watching. Make sure to tune in to all of these events: Gfinity G3, Battlegrounds Global qualifiers with 6 players, Battlegrounds Detroit, WCS round of 32. See you later.